Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Allen.
And I'm Tom Mustin. I'm glad you're with us tonight. Here's something you never want to see wandering around your neighborhood.
Neighbors are on edge in Castle Rock because of reports of foot traps to catch coyotes in open spaces. Contact 7's Thomas Hoppo talked to people who saw one of those traps and in an area that people hike and run.
And
Well, yes, Jacqueline, we did. We actually reached out to the woman who says that her friend and them saw that in this area, open space here on Castle Oaks Drive. And we contacted Castle Rock Police about this issue. And after we did, they started to look into whether there are traps here. But the people that we spoke with in this area say they'd rather deal with coyotes in the area every day than traps that they can't see.
Yeah, we have an open space behind us.
Castle Rock, a place quickly developing.
There are some homes that are being built that haven't quite been built yet.
Which means it's close to a lot of open space.
Then they'll also come down here in this little reed area.
And with open space comes a lot of nature near Jeffrey's chickens.
We also have bears and other things that'll kill animals. We've had hawks, eagles come in and whack some chickens too. So yeah, there's always something trying to get at your chickens.
But what is concerning are coyotes.
Lately we've seen a couple coyotes and they've kind of just been single walking through there.
And I've had them kill sheep and anything that's small.
Especially for a neighborhood with kids and dogs.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It's even harder for Jeffrey.
2 months ago we had a coyote break in and he killed about a dozen chickens.
He's been dealing with coyotes for 18 years.
I'm listening and I probably heard 30 coyotes. Sound like they were having a party in the barn, you know.
But recently the community on Facebook reported about someone possibly putting foot traps in open space near Castle Oaks Drive, which generated a lot of concern.
People walk back there, they jog back there, they walk through the trails and such, and somebody could get hurt by them.
It's really not worth it. A young child could certainly get hurt by that, and they won't be watching out. So if you put up something like that, I think you ought to at least put some warnings out. Of course, if you do that, now we'll know who did it, and then it's against the law, right?
We called Castle Rock Police about this, who then started to investigate, and so far they haven't been able to find these traps, but are still investigating.
Now, according to Colorado Parks and Wildlife, when it comes to these traps, you're not allowed to do it on open space like this. You can only do it on your private property, and you can only use live traps on your private property. But in some cases, you could apply for a permit to use a death trap.
For Jeffrey,
the coyote dug under here, and so we've thrown a rock in there to try to slow him down.
He thinks putting down traps for coyotes isn't necessary, it's just dangerous, and not for the coyotes.
It's not going to work for you. You're not going to actually get rid of the coyote population by trying that. You might trap a coyote, one, but like I say, there's hundreds.
So it is a little concerning. So if you live in this area, you should contact Castle Rock Police or the Colorado Parks and Wildlife. Reporting live in Castle Rock, Thomas Hoppo, Denver 7.
All right, thanks, Thomas. If you have a tip or a problem you think we should look into, contact 7 at 720-462-7777. You can also send us an email at contact7@thedenverchannel.com.